Good morning, everyone. It's Southside Post. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning. Everyone's feeling fine. Everyone's feeling energetic because it is match day today. It is indeed match day today, guys. It has happened already. We're here already. Another match day. Another day. We can be excited, get enthusiastic. Whatever we do, we're going to get whatever routine you do. It is match day. We're going to get excited all day, ain't we? We're going to have a party, not quite a party, but you know what? We're going to be excited. We're going to be enthusiastic, and we're going to be looking forward to the game tonight, of course, against FC20. It is match day Wednesday. Wednesday, such a special day, of course. We all love Wednesdays. I mean, Wednesday, we won the Champions League for the first time in 1999 on a Wednesday. Well, the second time, but in my life, it was the first time, of course. That was a Wednesday. That was a fantastic time, of course. So I've always had a lovely little kind of affiliation with Wednesdays, so to speak. The middle of the week, a beautiful day, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video if you could possibly do that for me. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, I'm not feeling the best today. I'm feeling a bit whoa at the end of the day. But you know what? I got a migraine and set me blind. I can't see in one eye at the moment. I'm like, so I'm going to try and read more my messages and stuff as best I can. So please forgive me if I misread anything like that. I'm a warrior. I soldier on, guys. I soldier on, even though I'm feeling a little bit way at the end of the day. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Good morning, Sanjay. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everyone. Happy day. Happy Wednesday. 30 likes. Thank you so much, Sanjay. Let's get up to 50 likes before the end of the show. Can we do that, guys? Can we get to 50 likes before the end of the show, guys? Is it a possibility? Can we do it? Let's fight for it. Let's go for it. Now, let's get straight into the news. Of course, Manchester United have signed a couple of players, and it is kind of exciting, isn't it? Because we're signing players. No matter who the players are, it's great that we are looking at players for the future. And in my opinion, this bodes good for, obviously, the future of Manchester United, of course. And I'm very excited about the future of Man United. The future of Man United is in very good hands at the moment. We've got a lot to look forward to. We've got a lot of excitement to come, of course, in regards to who we're signing, these young players that are coming in. And it seems like we're not resting there. We're looking for more. We're looking for more. So lots of things to look forward to, guys. Lots of excitement to come in regards to Manchester United. Let me just read your comments. Morning, Brian. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, guys. I've got a little bit of a migraine. I can't see in one eye, but you know what? I'm soldiering on because you know what? It is match day and I don't give a damn about the pain. We don't need no water. Let the mother burn. Burn, mother. Burn. Yeah, absolutely. We go on. This is how we do it, guys. We got the energy, guys. Absolutely. Let's do this. Let me just read out these basically reports, of course, guys. Let's read firstly the report of good old blessed Samuel Lasali, of course. He is blessed. He is blessed. It's Samuel Lasali. Samuel Lasali, Man United. I'm incredibly blessed to have signed my first professional contract with Manchester United. There's still time for work. There's still much work to be done, but it's a privilege to be part of United at such and a new chapter. Yeah, there you go. Lusani is a Manchester United player. Congratulations, Lusani. Really good to have him on board. Really promising player as well. Excited about Lusani. Looks like a very promising player. Again, you know, another young player coming through the conveyor belt of United youth players. Absolutely brilliant. So excited to bring him from Crystal Palace. Of course, Crystal Palace have a very good conveyor belt of young players coming through. So to take him off Crystal Palace is really exciting because he is a very good player, of course. We know he is. And you know what? Is another one for the future, guys. You better be afraid. You better be very afraid, of course, guys. Another player who has come in, of course, James Overy. I mentioned him last week, signed to Manchester United. Happy to sign for my boyhood club. He's a Manchester United fan, James Overy. So it's very good news, of course. Excited for the future. Of course, so are we, James. We're very excited for the future. We're so happy to have you here. Now, Tyler Dibling as well is in line to come to Manchester United. He's another player who could be signing for Manchester United. There's a lot of players who could be signing for Manchester United this next few months, especially players for the future, of course. Now, look, when I look at things and I look at things from the overview, guys, I look at it and I think, you know what? Manchester United have got a really bright future ahead of them. I would be incredibly scared if I was a rival fan right now, because in the next couple of years, 3 years, God knows where Man United are going to be. They could be very, very far in regards to our development. We could be in domination period sooner or later. The way we're going, picking up these great young players, and we are going to nurture them in the right environment, of course. Everything is looking very, very promising for Manchester United. Everything is looking very, very smooth for Manchester United at the moment. And we're looking forward to the future. Of course, we have to be patient with some of these players. These players are not the finished article. Of course, not even Chody Martin is the finished article. But it does bode well for the future, because we are bringing these great young players in through the door. And you know what? They're going to develop, and they must have something, because they are being signed by our new structure, of course. And they hopefully will reach the Manchester United squad in no time. Very exciting times, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let's go to the comments, guys. Our future is looking great. Our future is looking beautiful, Brian. Absolutely. The youth courage success, as I said on the thumbnail, it is youth courage success. What we're doing is what we are about at the end of the day, and something we haven't seen for a long time. And it ain't going to end there. It isn't going to end there. We're going to get more as well. We're going to get more young players to come through. And who knows where Manchester United will be in the next few years, because you know what? These players are going to improve, and we're going to bring them through. And you know what? They're just going to walk into the team, and it's going to be like they were there all along. You know what? Like a family, of course, guys. Absolutely. Sanjay, an experienced striker would be something to ponder in January. Do you know what? Rumours yesterday circulated that Manchester United are not going to sign a player in January. I take that with a pinch of salt. There could be a loan signing in there for a striker or for a left back. I do believe that we do need a left back at Manchester United. I think it's really important that we get one in, at least one, no matter who it is, to be honest with you, because we do need a left-footed left back, of course. Malacia has started training now, so that is very, very good news. Really pleased to see Malacia back in training. It's been ages, hasn't it? Seemed like years since Malacia made his debut for Manchester United, isn't it? But he is back in training, which is good news, of course, guys. Good morning, guys. Thought you come on at 7:30 in the morning. I thought you'd come on at 7:30 in the morning. No, I wasn't here at 7:30 in the morning. I'm here every day, of course, at 7 o'clock in the morning, my friend. 7 o'clock in the morning, every day, UK time, 10 a.m., of course, which is Middle Eastern time. I'm here every single morning. Big up, Kazi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me again. Can't wait until we get the rest of the deadwood out to see what our team could look like. You know what? We got a few players there that still need to be left. You know what I mean? They're going to be gone soon. But it's very exciting times, and it would be very, very pessimistic to not be excited about Manchester United right now, because we are working at the future. And this is great at the end of the day, because we haven't seen this for a while. And it's something that we used to be very good at. Now, we don't know how good these players will be, but one thing we do know is that they have been scouted, and we believe that they are good enough. The whole regime, we got obviously Wilcox, Barada, of course, Brailsford, Jim Ratcliffe, Ten Hag, of course, looking at these players. And they obviously think that they're good enough. So I think they're good enough. I mean, who am I to say out of all of those that those players ain't good enough? I believe they are. Lots of good news in regards to Kone as well. Kone could be making the first team. He could have a fast track to the first team. Rumor has it that Manchester United are very impressed with Kone and want to rush his development and get him into the first team squad very quickly, which is great news as well. Exciting news, of course, guys. But let's not forget, it is match day today. We have got FC20, guys. It is exciting to have FC20 at Old Trafford, of course. Really happy because it is match day, and hopefully we score a few goals, get a bit of confidence in, and we bring on the game against Spurs on Sunday, which will be absolutely massive, of course, guys, in that game, especially given where we are in the league. Morning, everyone. Morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well, guys. Good morning. Good morning. You mentioned it yesterday. Yep. You mentioned no, I didn't say 7:30. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Kazi. I always come in every morning, same time. I never delay my look today, right, guys? I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I haven't been well. I've got a migraine. I've got I can't see properly, but I will never delay my my stream. I will never cancel my stream unless I absolutely have to. I haven't cancelled the stream for months, right? And I haven't stopped. I haven't actually cancelled a Chatterbox or Breaking Dawn at all. So you know what? I'm hustling it through. I'm working it through, guys. I'm so glad you can join me here, though. But no, I've never mentioned that. I'm going to be here normal time every single day, guys. Absolutely. This is what it's all about. It's match day, of course. I cannot be late for match day, guys. It's Breaking Dawn. It is match day. We have to be positive in regards to today, and we have to have an enthusiastic way about us. You know what? It is Wednesday. It is almost the end of the week. I love Wednesday. As I've mentioned before, I do love Wednesday. But you know what? The thing is, we cannot be negative. We got to be excited, guys, haven't we, really? We got to be more excited. We got to be enthusiastic. Signings are coming in. Ineos are doing very, very well in regards to finding the next big thing. Dibbling could be the next big signing, of course, for Manchester United. This is good times. And you know what? I'm extremely positive about it. Lots to be happy about. Lots to be enthusiastic about. And Manchester United are playing tonight. So you know what? I woke up with a natural buzz. As soon as Man United are playing, I woke up with a natural buzz, guys. I'm on that natural buzz gut vibe at the moment, of course, because it is Manchester United, of course. What team would you pick for the game today? I have obviously given my team a couple of times to you. What team would you pick for the game today? Do you think it will be a strong lineup? Do you think it will be our first team? Of course, I believe that we should be resting a few players. I do think Anthony should play. I think Rasmus should play. I think Mount should play. I also think Maguire and Evans should play as well to get a bit of match fitness. Unfortunately, we cannot rest Mazraoui and we cannot rest Dalot, of course, because we don't have numbers in that position, of course. So we might have to play those players, unfortunately, guys, sadly, as it is. They're not going to get any rest, guys, of course. Big up, Sniper Man. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you recovered from your exams and everything. Hope you're all doing good, my friend. We have a game tonight. Absolutely can't wait for it, Kazi. Absolutely excited, ecstatic. We need a game. We need a game. We need to get a game. We need to forget about the last game. We move on to the next game, of course. And this one is a must-win because we have to get off to the Europa League in a very good start, of course. We cannot be dropping any points on the first game. We have to win this game, guys. Absolutely. Considering we are at Old Trafford in the Europa League, do you think we would win against Tottenham in the league or the Europa League or both? We're going to win both games, Sniper Man. Listen, Sniper Man, if we don't win both games, you can blame me. We're going to win both games. I'm very confident. We're going to win this game tonight at a counter. We're going to win it at a counter, and we're going to beat Tottenham Hotspur as well. I'm very confident about that, Sniper Man. And if we do beat Spurs, it's very important because they're on a similar path to us in regards to the league. So if we beat them, we go ahead of them, and that's going to be good, of course, guys. We do have to win that game. It is very, very imperative to win that game. And, of course, but tonight, first things first, bread and butter, of course. It is Manchester United against FC20 tonight, and it is in European football. I love European football nights. I don't know about you. This is what makes Manchester United, is these European nights. We are a European team, of course, a team that thrives in European football, and we should be in the Champions League, of course. The Champions League is nothing without Manchester United there, of course. We know that. We all know that. Of course, everyone would swap Manchester City for Manchester United. Of course, Manchester City are not an elite, a European team, of course, guys. So it would be great one day when we're back in the Champions League. Tottenham have a strong team. We have a strong team. At the end of the day, who have Tottenham got? Forget Tottenham. At the end of the day, we got a strong team. We got a very strong team. We got Delict. We got obviously Licha. You know, we got Ugarte. You know what I mean? We got a strong team, guys. Let's not downplay who we are. At the end of the day, we got a team that in a couple of years' time, you will see how good this team is. Maybe this year you might see some of it. You may have seen a glimpse. I know you may have seen a glimpse, but you know, some people haven't, and some people refuse to see it. But there is something going on at Man United, and there's a lot to be positive about, Sniper Man. Believe this for me. Believe this for me. We will beat Spurs, and we will go on a run, guys. We're going to get better and better as the season goes along, of course. Good news, Sal Shaw back in 2020. Absolutely fantastic news, Brian. Shaw is back in 2026, maybe. So that is good that Luke Shaw could be back in 26. Great news. Rumours circulating that Luke Shaw feels like he might play in 2006 because he feels like he should put in a shift for once in his life. And that would be absolutely fantastic. And please, could you play for Man United once in a year, please? Good, guys. Big up, Kazi. Big up, everyone. Goodness me, I'm absolutely whoa at the end of the day. Goodness me, good Sniper Man. If we get a Europa League consistently more than Champions League, will players be angry? More than the Champions League, will players be angry? If we get Europa League consistently, players will get angry. Of course, Man United need to be in the Champions League. Champions League is where Man United need to be. That is our bread and butter at the end of the day. Man United are a Champions League team. Man United need to be in that top competition because we're the first team in English football to believe in European competition. Most of the English league teams didn't believe in English competition. So we are the pioneers, so to speak, of European competition. We were also the first team to win the old European Cup, Champions League now, of course. So yes, we do need to be in the Champions League. And this year we do need to qualify for the Champions League. By hook or by crook, we need to try and qualify for this tournament, in my opinion. And If we qualify for it, that's great, because you know what we need to. This is where we thrive. This type of competitions, those late night games in the Champions League, you can't beat them. You know, Manchester United had some great nights in the Champions League, some fantastic nights under the lights in the Champions League, of course. And you know what? Europa League is second, so we go for the Europa League. And we have to. What we have to do, we have to win the Europa League. We win the Europa League, we qualify for the Champions League at the end of the day. But my question is to you guys: if we come 5th or 6th in the league and win the Europa League, what is your feeling about the manager, and what is your feeling about the football team? Would you rather win the Europa League or finish 5th or 6th in the league? What would you do? What would you do? If I was to give you a choice, Europa League or finishing 5th or 6th in the league, what would you choose? It's very interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. They have Son, a good goalkeeper. That's it. At the end of the day, that's all they have. And I think Son is declining a little bit. I think he's lost a little bit of pace. That's one thing we have to be careful of when we do play Tottenham. Of course, we've got FC20 first, but when we do play Tottenham, we've got to think about the counter-attack. Tottenham are going to try and counter-attack us, of course, so we've got to be ready. Oh, who the hell is Solanke? Forget Solanke. We got Rasmus, of course. We got Xerxes, a much better player than Solanke. Well, goodness me, why are we worried about Solanke? Don't worry about Solanke. You can't even get the England squad. For good crying out loud. Morning, Sal. Morning, Kingdom. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Love the profile picture. Big up on Nana tonight. Will Nana play tonight, or will it be Bayindir? That is the big question, of course. Will Bayindir get some game time tonight? I think he will. I think he will play today. I've got a feeling that Nana will, not Nana, but Bayindir will play tonight. I've got this feeling that we're going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night tonight. It's going to be a good night, and we're going to win. I'll be doing a watch-along course tonight. I'll be here live for the watch-along course. Please don't forget, I will be here at 7:30 UK time. So don't forget to smash a like, and don't forget to poke your head in to say hello, because you know what? It's going to be a good night tonight. We're going to win the game. I feel like we're going to win the game, guys. Goodness me. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone is doing fine. New signings in, of course. Ineos and the crazy plan. Of course, I want to talk about Ineos. Ineos are bringing through players to eventually dominate it. Dominate the league. Of course, Man United are bringing through a lot of young players at the moment. And eventually, Man United are going to get this right. And Man United will go on a run and dominate football. I've got this feeling. Remember these words. Man United are building something special. We're building an empire of footballers at the end of the day. Young footballers who are eventually going to break into the Manchester United football team, and they're going to be ready. We are planning. We've got actually plan. We've got an actual plan now. We've got an actual plan of how we're going to do this. We're actually buying players for the future, preparing for the future, which is fantastic. When have we ever seen this at Man United? Recently, we haven't seen this at Man United. This kind of preparation for the future. I'm really excited about the future, not to mention the players that are already at our football club, the young players that already have our football club. We've got a lot to be excited about, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot to be excited about, and we should be enthusiastic about the future of Man United. Tonight, I feel like it is a must win, because if we lose the game to FC20 tonight, you know what it's going to be, isn't it? You know that there's going to be negativity. You know that there is going to be a bad start to the tournament, because we do need to win this tournament. No, by hook or by crook, we've got to win this tournament, because when you look at the Premier League right now, we got Aston Villa, we got Chelsea, we got Liverpool, we got Man City, we got Arsenal. Now, if Manchester United come ahead of those teams in the Premier League, we've even got Brighton as well. You can say Brighton as well. Man United come ahead of those teams in the Premier League. It's going to be an absolute achievement at the end of the day, because they are ahead of us in regards to that. But I do believe Man United are going to shock a lot of people this season. I do believe they're going to do better than we think. A lot of people think we're going to come 6th or 7th. I believe we're going to come in the top 4. I believe we're going to win the Europa League. This is how I feel at the end of the day. You can correct me. You can copy this. You can cut this up, and you can show me at the end of the season. This is what I believe we're going to do. You can't take my vibe away, because I believe that we're going to do well this season, guys. Free Bayindir. Hopefully Bayindir will play this game. Hopefully he'll get some game time. I think he's good. I think he's really good, Bayindir. I think he deserves some more chances. No, because many players in our team have standards. Many players in our team do have standards. Of course, they do have standards. That's why they signed for Manchester United. We will be ready. Don't worry. This team is going to be ready, and we will be ready to challenge for the title very, very soon. Sooner than you think, Sniper Man. Don't worry about that. Manchester City will be relegated soon. Don't worry about that. They're going to be chucked out of the league. And then it's all play. It's all everyone's game, of course. Everyone on the equal field, of course. No cheating. So we will be there, guys. Absolutely. Keep the positivity. What's good, sir? Good morning. Big win coming. Be positive. The progression is clear. Absolutely, Jamie. How you doing, my friend? The progression is clear. Guys, I am so excited about the progress that we're making. The fact that we're bringing players in that, you know what, most of us haven't heard of. Let's be quite honest. We've heard of them slightly, but we haven't heard of them. So that, you know what, we're building the next big thing. And you know what Jim Ratcliffe said? He said about producing our own Mbappe, making our own Mbappe, making our own Neymar. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're doing. And this is what we used to do under Sir Alex Ferguson, of course. Why can't we make our own £100 million players? Why can't we do that? At the moment, we spent £1 billion, and none of our players are worth 100 million at the moment, apart from, of course, Mainu, players like that who come from the youth team, of course. So we've got to bring through more youth players, and we've got to believe in what we used to be so good at, which is youth, courage, success, of course. It's not just buying superstars, of course, guys. Standards like Champions League football consistently. We will get there, Sniper Man. You have to give it a chance, of course. You have to give it a chance. We will get there. This is a new structure. Let's not forget that Ineos have just come into the football club. We have been run absolutely poorly over the last 10, 20 years. At the end of the day, by the Glazers. Do you know what I mean? And the Glazers have put us through the mud. They've destroyed Old Trafford. They've destroyed our football team. And slowly, we've been declining. Now, we're starting to move up. And I have a feeling by the way things are going right now, by the players we're bringing in, by looking at the future, by thinking about the future, we're going to get to where we want to be. We will be back where we deserve to be. Manchester United will awaken from our slumber and we will be back where we deserve to be. That is where Manchester United are. And that is the Champions League. And that is not only the Champions League. That's challenging for the Champions League and trying to win the Champions League. That is where Manchester United should be. And I firmly believe that. There's not been a time this last 10 years since Sir Alex Ferguson left the club that I've been this enthusiastic. Why are you being this enthusiastic, Sal? It's because of the way we're thinking of the future, the way we're bringing these players in who come from these various clubs, who have been scouted, who are there for the future. And we've also got a team right now, a squad right now, who are ready to go to challenge. I firmly believe that. Yes, they need a chance to get ready. Yes, they need a chance to integrate into the team. They do. They need a few games to do that. It's going to be difficult to get used to the new team, to get used to new players. Of course, we can't expect magic. We have to wait a little bit, be a little bit patient, but it will be there. We'll get that, Sniper Man. We will get there. And believe it or not, we will start challenging again. I firmly believe that. I'm so confident, guys. Sniper Man, if Man United's relegated, will we still have Liverpool to beat and Salah is top scorer in Old Trafford against Man United? Let's forget about Liverpool for now, Sniper Man. Let's think about Manchester United and what's going to happen in the future. What has been the past has been the past. Yes, it's disappointing what's happened in the past, but we think about what's going to happen in the future at Man United. And you know what? Long term, we are going to be in a better position than Liverpool. We are going to be in a better position than Arsenal. Believe it or not, what we are building right now, People are not being, they're not concentrating what we're building on now. They're ignoring it. You know what I mean? They're trying to ignore what we're building right now. We're building something special, and something special will happen at Manchester United. Mark my words. We will be there. Maybe we won't win the league this season. Maybe we won't. But don't worry, it'll be sooner rather than later. We will start challenging again. Don't worry about that. You bet your bottom dollar we will. Of course, guys. Absolutely. Kirky, you mean 7:30 tonight, not 7:30. My bad. Yes, 7:30 tonight, Kazi. Sorry, I should have said that. Sorry, mate. You know what? I've had a migraine today. I haven't been the best. I haven't been well. I've been kind of blind in one eye because, you know, I mean, it's, the migraine and stuff like that. But thank you so much, mate. Thank you. And we have a full stable of academy grads who will come through in the next 3 years. The future is bright. Absolutely, Jamie. The future is bright. Do you know what? There's going to be struggles. There's going to be difficulties. There's going to be moaning. There's going to be crying. But we will get to where we need to be, guys. And my biggest advice to everyone is that we stay positive and stay enthusiastic about this. We're starting to play better football, guys. We're dominating football matches. No, we didn't win the match against Crystal Palace, but we dominated the match. And once we start putting that ball in the back of the net, you're going to see a different Manchester United. You're going to see a different animal, and you're going to see a different position in the league for Manchester United. Because that's where we're going to be, guys. Absolutely. Sniper Man, what do you think if Ronaldo, Messi switched careers? Do you think Ronaldo would be more favoured then? Yes, absolutely. Messi is a commercial guy. Messi's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong, but hasn't achieved it in regards to other teams. He only achieved it at Barcelona. And Barcelona's best players were not Messi. Barcelona's best players were Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, of course. They were the best players. Cristiano Ronaldo played at Man United, scored 40 goals from the wing, midfield. Let's not forget that. Cristiano Ronaldo is a far better player, has been a far better player than Messi. Messi is obviously, I know why Messi is more liked. It's not just because of the World Cup. The World Cup was rigged. I believe firmly that it was. But the thing was in regards to Messi and Ronaldo is that Ronaldo, he played for Man United, he played for Real Madrid, he played for Juventus. Do you know what I mean? And he's done well at everywhere he's been. He's played in different leagues, of course. No disrespect to Messi, but I just feel like Ronaldo is tenfold better than Messi, in my opinion, over his career, of course. Messi is a commercial guy. You know, he's one of those people that they love because, oh, look at Messi. He's small and he's cute. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, at the end of the day, you know what? Ronaldo don't play for Man United anymore, but I think he is the GOAT. In my opinion, Kazi, big up, big up. Also winning the Premier League. We will win the Premier League one day, my friend. I can't wait to win the Premier League, and I can't wait for us lot to join and celebrate together. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? You know what? Because we struggled. You know what? We haven't known each other long, guys. But I'm so glad I bumped into every single one of you on this channel, of course, on this this stream. You know, and I can't wait until we start winning major trophies again with you guys, because there's nothing I want more than for us lot to celebrate together, being the champions of England again, because that is our title, that is our trophy, and we should be going after it. Obviously, Manchester City have cheated over the years. They've been cheating. So hopefully they get down to the League Two or even the National League. That's where they deserve to be, of course, guys. Afternoon from Sydney South. Love your show. On my way home from work, we will rise again. Glory, go, man. Big up, Drizzy. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well down under. I hope everything is fine with you. Hope the weather's good. I know it's late there right now. Of course, you're loads of hours apart. You're in the future. You're way in the future, ain't you? So it's good to see you there, Drizzy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me today, this morning, where I am, of course, guys. Absolutely. Kerwin, morning, everyone. Morning, Kerwin. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you back, you legend. Good to see you back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good to see you legends back on the show, of course. Sniper Man, I meant Man City. Man City will be relegated. That's all I think about is Man City being relegated. The only thing I think about right now in regards to Man City is League One, League Two. Let's think about the positive, though. Let's think about the positive, right? Obviously, their player got injured, of course, but rest assured he will be back in time for the game against Wigan in League One. Just to let you know, he will be back against Wigan in League One. So he will be, his injury says shame, it's unfortunate, but he will be back in League One against Wigan, of course, guys. So plenty to be enthusiastic about for Manchester City, isn't there, of course? Anyway, who will win the Ballon d'Or this time? Robbie, Messi, Bellingham, Trigger? It shouldn't be Messi. Why Messi? Sniper Man, Messi shouldn't win the Ballon d'Or. Why? He shouldn't win the last Ballon d'Or. Why the hell is he going to win the Ballon d'Or? He's playing in the US. It's been favoritism. I don't take the Ballon d'Or very seriously, to be honest with you, because it's a cheat. It's cheating. You know, because at the end of the day, it's rigged. It's rigged. Everything is for Messi. It's all been rigged at the end of the day. I know what I don't know. Maybe you know, there's a lot of political things going on in regards to that. Top four looks like so much far away. It's not. We've only fought 4 games into the season, guys. So 5 games into the season, I believe. So just be confident, Jonathan. We will be there. We will climb up the table. It just takes a couple of wins. Look, you know what's very important? What's important is the next game, which is 20 tonight. We win the game, and then we concentrate on Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday, of course. And it's only Tottenham, as they say. It's only Tottenham. We have to win that game, of course, and we see where we go from there. Sal, 100%. Big up, Brian. Big up, Brian, you legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Big up, funny advert. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I can feeling that the turning point is coming soon. Rashid on form, Mount and Hoyland are back. We are winning the Europa League. You know what? We should win the Europa League. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of in the Europa League. I don't think that the Champions League teams drop into the Europa League now. I think that's all changed now, which I feel like is good news at the end of the day. But what we have to be confident and is about is that the whole vibe at Man United is good. The players are happy. The players are smiling. Everything is going well at the moment. There's lots of positivity going on. You know what? We've got a very, very good structure going on right now, and there's lots to be confident about. There's lots to be positive about. You know what? I just feel good. I feel good. I knew that I would. At the end of the day, I do feel good. And you can't stop this 5. Itch don't stop my vibe. Absolutely not. But Ronaldo has more PR. No. Messi has more PR, mate. Messi has more PR. Anyone who says Ronaldo has more PR is crazy. Messi has more PR, sniper man. Absolutely. Messi has more PR. Ronaldo's hated by media. He is hated by the media. The media don't like me and Ronaldo. They don't like they love Messi. It's the other way around, sniper man. I want to see a dominant United today. Need confidence for Sunday. Absolutely. We need a few goals today. Absolutely. Tonight, we should be smashing in some goals. I said 3-0. Hopefully, we get more goals, Jonathan. I really do, because we do need to get that confidence of goals back, of course, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. Gums, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good for you. Xavi and Messi are better than Messi. What I would say is that Xavi and Messi are different players to Messi. They're different players. But what I would say is that Messi succeeded because of Iniesta and Xavi. This is why Messi didn't succeed at Paris Saint-Germain. This is why Messi didn't succeed anywhere he's been other than Barcelona at the end of the day, because of Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets. Those three players who dominated international football for many, many years. Let's not forget they won the World Cup. They won the European Championship twice. Let's not forget that. You know what I mean? So Messi's had Xavi and Iniesta in his team. Ronaldo's had to play alongside the likes of, do you know what I mean? Man United players from like, for example, Bellion and players like that. Do you know what I mean? And goodness me, you know what? Messi's a great player. I'm not going to downplay Messi like that, but he's not the GOAT for me. Absolutely not. No, I think it's Ronaldo. CR7, the GOAT of footballer. Absolutely, CR7 is the GOAT, of course. And he has listen, like in regards to, it is about opinion. It is about opinion at the end of the day. I do appreciate your opinion, but I go for Ronaldo as the greatest of all time, of course. National League, absolutely National League. Man City, that's where they're going to be in the National League. They'll be absolutely fantastic. Manchester City's next game will be against... What's it? Name a National League tie. Name a National League tie. I'm going to name a National League. Dorking. Their next game is going to be against Dorking, guys, of course. That is going to be hilarious, of course. Man City can cheat all they want, but Dan Carlo and his team will always beat them. Absolutely. Man City, how comes they have only one Champions League if they're so great, for goodness sake? Vinicius Jr. Is winning it this year. I hope so. I hope it's someone different, Kenny. I hope it's someone different than Messi. You know, because that is just a setup and that is just a rigged, in my opinion. I already think it's rigged. I've already said it a long time. I thought the World Cup was rigged. They even said it before the World Cup that, you know what, we hope that Argentina win the World Cup. It'd be really nice for Messi to win the World Cup. Come on, that's the guy who organized the World Cup. How can he say that? You know what I mean? Goodness me. My goodness me. A young prospect, Biancheri looks like Casemiro with his hair. Absolutely, lots of players coming through. At the end of the day, Man United are looking at players. Have signed 2 players. Let's not forget, Man United signed 2 players last night. Of course, so this is great news for Man United and great news for the future, of course. Go, man, if you have a Man United 3-20-0, I say the same score, David. Good to have you here, my friend. I say the same score. I go with the same score. Big up. Ronaldo is the GOAT, of course, for me. If it's between Messi and Ronaldo, absolutely. Although, I want to say this, right? Just because they're attacking players doesn't mean that we downplay midfield players, defenders, goalkeepers, who are just as important. You know what? What I don't like sometimes is that we ignore midfielders. We ignore defenders. We ignore goalkeepers, wing backs, things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's all about goals, isn't it? I think we are only 4 points from top 4. We screwed the Palace game. We win versus Tottenham to keep it the test race. Absolutely, Kerwin. Look, you know what? We did ruin it against Tottenham. We should have scored a couple of goals, maybe 3 or 4 goals, in my opinion. I feel like, but you know what? We dominated the game, and the positive thing about it is that we dominated the game and we created chances. That's the good thing about it. Once we start putting that ball in the back of the net, we will be where we need to be. We'll start climbing that table, guys. Absolutely. My prediction is 2-0 Man United tonight. I'll take that, Kenny. Absolutely. I'll take a win. Any win would do for me as long as we win. I also thought that Neymar, Mbappe, Messi would win the Europa Champions League at some time. Neymar, you know what? He didn't reach the level I thought he would reach at the end of the day. I don't think he reached the level I thought he would reach. Ronaldo is all-time top scorer. Absolutely. Ronaldo's the GOAT. Listen, maybe Ronaldo has to do something political that goes for the narrative. If you know, then he may get some praise. Do you know what I mean? And may be called the GOAT, of course. Big up, I say 4-0. Lovely. That'd be beautiful, Brian. Absolutely. We will win 3-1. Rashford will score. I will take that. Loads of goals, of course. 3 goals. I'll take that. Leighton Orient. Big up, Leighton Orient. Leighton Orient's my local team, Kazi. Why are you going to diss Leighton Orient for? They're in League One. They're going to be 2 divisions ahead of Manchester City. Man City have to get promoted a couple of times if they're going to play Leighton Orient. They shouldn't get carried away. Leighton Orient are going to be way ahead of them, my friend. They're going to be up there. They're going to have to work hard to even play at Brisbane Road, my friend. People know me. I did used to work for Leighton Orient, of course, guys. If you know, I know a few players and stuff like that. So yeah, listen, mate, listen. They're gonna have to earn their right to play Leighton Orient. They're gonna have to get promoted a couple of times to play Leighton Orient. They've got a lot of. They've got to become a fully professional team before they play Leighton Orient. Yes, indeed. What do you think about Como's rebuild? Their manager is literally Fabregas. Yes, absolutely. Como, beautiful part of the world, of course. Como in Italy, of course, run by Fabregas. Looking very good for them. Looking very good for them. Money being put into the team. Of course, Varane looks like he's retiring from English football, from football in general, sorry. He's retiring from football, which is a shame at the end of the day. Varane has finally decided to put his boots up. He's very injury prone, and it's a shame that such a legend is going to retire from the game because of injury at the end of the day. So, you know what, I'm sad for Varane, but I want to say congratulations to Varane for a fantastic career. He's been an absolute fantastic player. He's been a model professional. Even when he was injured at Man United, he's always been a model professional for me. And he won the World Cup. He's done a lot of things, of course, in his career. Won Champions League. I think he's won 4 or 5 Champions League. Absolute legend of the game. Rolls Royce, absolute Rolls Royce of the game. And I wish him the best of luck. I wish Varane the best of luck because he's been a fantastic player over the years and a model professional inspiration. He has been. Congratulations to Varane, of course. Even Bruno praised Messi for winning for a World Cup favourite. But Bruno, listen, at the end of the day, there's many teams. There's more people who love Ronaldo than Messi at the end of the day. World Cup winning the bribe. It was bribe. Ask Holland about the bribe. Ask Holland. Ask him what happened in the World Cup, and you'll see. We need to play 90 minutes of football. We did against Palace, not 60 minutes. We need to set a mark and play. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, David. What I would say as well, that we need to start the game good as well, because recently we haven't been starting the game well enough. We've been letting teams into the game. We need to start that game very quickly. We need to close down the game. We need to press. And we need to score like we used to. Like back in the day, we used to start games. That used to be our skill, is starting games really quickly, starting games fast. Of course, we haven't done that recently. We do need to start starting games quicker than we have been the last few games. And if we do that, I'm sure that we'll win the game comfortably, of course, guys. Who signed last night? I said at the top of the show, guys, that, of course, we signed a couple of young players. Of course, I'm going to bring them up for you guys, absolutely. Just to remind you, those who have missed it, of course, the first player we have signed is James Overy, 17, very talented youngster, of course, coming through the ranks. Another one we have signed, which is a brilliant player for the future. The other player we have signed, of course, from Crystal Palace is Samuel Lusale, a brilliant, talented player, of course. You see, it's not just about signing household names. It's about signing players for the future as well and preparing for the future. We can all sign household names, but Manchester United have always been about youth, courage, and success, just like the thumbnail says, and Man United will be successful soon. Don't worry about that. Man United are preparing for the future and we'll be ready. Don't worry. We'll be ready for the future and be ready to dominate again, of course, guys. Of course, no one's going to be cheating these days. There's going to be no more cheating for Manchester City. They're going to have to get promoted before they start cheating, etc., isn't it? So at the end of the day, lots to look forward to, guys. Lots to look forward to. Of course. Let's have a look at all the comments, you guys, if I missed anything. Yeah, let's go. Messi, Ronaldo, but Maradona is true great. Maradona's a great, of course, Joel. I rate Maradona ahead of a lot of people. Maradona was an absolute baller at natural talent, of course. But Ronaldo's the GOAT for me, absolutely. But Messi's just PR for me, absolutely. Well, Messi was a great player. I'm not saying that, but Messi's not the great GOAT. Absolutely not. Calculating it, he's not the GOAT. People just don't like Messi because he went to a Muslim country and started playing in an Islamic country, and they don't like that. What they don't like about Messi is that he doesn't support homicide, and he doesn't support people who are killing people in the Middle East and things like that. But one other player does, isn't it? Pele, he won a World Cup before 20 years of age? Absolutely. Pele's a legend. Let's not forget all these players. Cantona, walking goat. Cantona for me is deep down, privately my goat. My private goat. No one will agree though with me. We need the shooting boots against Spurs. Absolutely, Spurs is going to be difficult. We do need to put that ball in the back of the net. We need to score first. We need to get off to a good start. Wouldn't it be great if we got off to a good start, of course? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Has Varane retired from football? Yeah, he's decided to retire from football. Apparently, he's not 100%, but it's looking like he's going to put up his boots. I mean, I would like to see him coaching. I would like to see him come back in a coaching capacity or a management capacity. A fantastic player, of course. He might stay at Como on a coaching capacity. That's good for him. And I mean, big love to Varane, of course. Yeah, he's looking to retire. The injuries are getting too much for him, of course. He's had a lot of injuries. Varane retired. I thought he retired only from at night. He's retired from football in general. It's not 100% confirmed, but he is looking like he's going to retire from football in general. The injuries are too much, and he's going to cancel his contract at Como. Kazi, all the best for Varane, proper legend. Absolutely, Kazi, brilliant legend, an inspiration. Of course, I can't wait to see Haaland in the championship. That's a bit high for him. I can't wait to see him in the National League. Goodness, he's going to struggle. We won't even score. Big up. Liza Rami, how you doing, man? Walaikum salam, but you're doing well. Everybody needs to calm the F down. United are a very good team now. It's going to them. It's going to take about 10 or same goes to fully get gelled. Players learning each other's move. Absolutely, Liza Rami. We have to give it some time. It's going to take 10, 15 games. We know that, of course. And we do have to give this team a chance to gel together. We do. We cannot be jumping to conclusions. We cannot be impatient. It's very important that we are patient, of course. So I don't know why Varane didn't perform like him in Real Madrid or Man United. His injuries, mate. His injuries. I thought he performed admirably at Manchester United. I thought he performed well at Manchester United. His injuries is a big problem, which is why Real Madrid sold him in the first place to Man United, of course. Big up Sal, Breaking Dawners. Big up Stephanie. How you doing, my friend? Big up the Breaking Dawners for joining me today. Of course, I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm here with the migraine, half blind, looking at these comments. I don't know how I'm doing it, but you guys are legends. Absolute love to you. Thank you so much for joining me, Steph. Hope you're doing well. Big up. I will be dead before Cheeto. Sniper man, come on, man. Come on, Sniper man. Don't be so negative, my friend. We're going to get there, my brother. Big up, Sniper man. It starts tonight. We need to start playing fast, score in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then say in the zone, don't keep pressing and play exciting football. Take this game into Spurs game. Absolutely agree with that, David. Confidence is about tonight. Tonight is about confidence. Tonight is about playing for Sunday. We get a number of goals. We win the game confidently. We go into that game on Sunday with a lot of confidence. You know what I mean? And hopefully we score a few goals today and we bring that into the Spurs game, of course, which be a lot more difficult. Looks like Ashford and Wilcott's doing their jobs with these young players and signings. Absolutely, Stephanie, I'm so excited about these young players that are coming through the ranks, of course, at Manchester United. It's really good news. This is what we're about, youth, courage, success, of course. And it's a while since we've done this. So I'm really excited about what's going on. And these players are very, very talented and they will be breaking into the first team quicker than we think. Believe that. Kone apparently is already ready. Kone is already ready. Kazi CR7, big up CR7, of course. Growth for me. Good morning, Mr. Sal. Good morning, Chichi. Where have you been? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. You haven't been here for ages. I missed you, man. What's going on? Snabban, did you know Endrick's goal is Bobby? Is Bobby Charlton? Endrick's nickname is also Bobby. Absolutely, Bobby Charlton is a goat. This is what I'm talking about. Football, right? Football, there's a number of goats in football. A number of goats. A goat doesn't have to be individually one player. For me, Bobby Charlton is a goat. Bobby Charlton, what he went through, the Munich disaster, and then 10 years later winning the World Cup, winning the European Championships and the World Cup in 1966. What other team, right? What other player survives the Munich disaster? God forbid, survived the Munich disaster. How many years later? How many years? Less than 10 years later, win the World Cup. Then 2 years after that, he's winning the European Championships with Man United. What other player does that? You know, players like Bobby Charlton are so underrated, and it destroys me when I think about how underrated they are. Thank you, Slapperman, for mentioning Bobby Charlton, because at the end of the day, that guy is an absolute legend, you know what I mean? And no other player can compare to what he's been through, what Matt Busby went through as well. And those players who died in the Munich disaster, you know what I mean? And a few years later, winning the World Cup. 2 years after that, winning the European Championships. Big up Bobby Charlton. You know what I mean? Head and shoulders above all of them. It's just up to my next so far. United is dropping my vibes. Let's please hope that positive tonight with today. Hopefully, Chichi, keep the positivity, keep the vibes. Don't worry, it's going to build. It's going to take time, Chichi. We're building something new. We're building something different, of course. It is different. It's a different environment now. We've got a different structure now. So we have to believe, of course, guys. Absolutely. I agree. Cantona was my modern day Premier League great. Of course, OG, absolutely. Cantona. Say, Cantona, absolutely one of the greatest, of course, of all time. Underrated by a lot of people, of course, sadly. For some reason, I do not really think City will get punished much. They will most likely get a fine. If that happens, Jarl, you know what? It's up to the Premier League to refuse to play Manchester City. If I was the Premier League football teams, if Manchester City get away with this, I myself would refuse to play against Manchester City. I think all the Premier League clubs should refuse to play against Manchester City. If Manchester City get away with this, it'd be scandalous. One of the most scandalous things of all time in the Premier League. I think if they get away with it, all the football teams in the Premier League should refuse to play Manchester City. That's what I would say. We love you, Mr. Sal. Your face looks so dull this morning, like you lost some sleep. No, I've got a migraine today, Uchichi. I've got a migraine today. I can't see in one eye. It was bad and stuff, but I wanted to be online today for you guys, Uchichi. I'm feeling a lot better now. I've spoken to you guys, though. I haven't been 100% today. Absolutely right, Uchichi. Thanks for noticing at the end of the day, but I haven't been 100%, guys. Absolutely. Not today. Not today. Maybe later, though, when we're winning the game against FC20, of course, guys. Big up. Is Obi Martin signed yet? Geez, seemed like he is doing a club longest without a completing his deal. It's going to be anytime soon. It's going to be anytime soon. We almost completed the deal, of course. Of course, it isn't done yet. I know that a lot of people are saying that, it's done, and they don't know nothing. It isn't done yet. At the end of the day, it's almost done. And when it's done, we will announce it. Just like we announced the players, of course, O'Brien and Lusale last night. We're going to announce it once it happens, of course, guys. So keep the faith. Chelsea is doing great so far for me. Wake up, then United. Yeah, but Chelsea haven't really beat anyone really of significance, have they? They lost to Manchester City. When they play someone of decence, they're going to be their true selves. Don't worry about it. We're going to hit the finish ahead of Man City, though. We're going to finish ahead of Chelsea, of course, guys. Do you know Golovin? Golovin? No, mate. I'm going to have to look on Google. I don't type Google names in, and I don't know of him. Unfortunately, sorry. What is he, mate? But Hendrick wasn't even born then. I know because he knows, because he done his research in football. This is what I like about football. Footballers who do their research. A lot of people support Man United but don't do their research. So a lot of people watch football but don't do their research. When I first started supporting Man United nearly 40 years ago, the first thing I did was do my research. Absolutely. Gloria, bro, I think maybe Chelsea is doing great. Yeah, nah. I think it's too early to say, man. It's too early. They're doing all right, but it's too early to judge anyone at the moment. Big up, Stephanie, 37 likes. Let's get to 50. Can we get how long we got? Only nearly 10 minutes. Can we get to 50 likes? I don't know. Can we get to 40 at least? Come on, guys. Let's move it up to 40 likes, guys, if you can do that for me. Chelsea is into second year of rebuilding. You can see we second years, but them Chelsea are watching the game with but mine is 31 years old. So it's very. At the end of the day, Chelsea are beating teams they should play. They lost to Man City pretty comfortably, as we remember. Manchester United have a style of play. We've had injuries up to our ankles, up to our head. Last season. What Eric Ten Hag put up with last season, no manager, even Maresca, wouldn't have put up with that. This is early in the season. It is only 5 games into the season. Let's see when Man City come to Old Trafford. Let's see how good they are when they come to Old Trafford. Let's see how good they are when they start playing some difficult games away from home. Let's see. West Ham are not the team anymore. They've beaten teams at the right time. Of course, take some Nurofen tablets. When I haven't eaten yet. I don't take Nurofen when I haven't eaten. I take an ibuprofen when I don't take any of that. I let it naturally get better, of course. I'll take a paracetamol or something, but I don't take tablets. Of course, it's not good for you. Let it naturally be. Fight it. It's all in the mentality, my friends, of course. Good morning, sir. I agree with you. The team and players are in a good space. It can only be better from here. Absolutely. The only way is up, baby. Absolutely. That is what it's all about. The only way is up, Garrett. Big up, Garrett. Good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you. Stephanie, when is the Carabao Cup draw? 25th. I think it's today, isn't it? 25th, I believe it is tonight, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Absolutely, tonight, yep. Absolutely, it's tonight. Sniper Man, I think Hendrick packed Bobby Charlton FC24 and he's performed phenomenally for him. Hendrick made him his go. Absolutely. You know what, dude? Bobby Charlton is one of the GOATs. For what Bobby Charlton had to put out with in his career, he is the GOAT for me. I'm going to say that very confidently. He is the GOAT. For me, he is the GOAT. So is Ronaldo is the GOAT. Messi's not the GOAT for me. He's up there, but he's not the GOAT for me, in my opinion, at the end of the day. He performed at Barcelona and Argentina in one World Cup, of course. That's it for me. At the end of the day, if he played in the Premier League, you know what, won loads of Premier League titles and stuff, then you can start saying that, yeah, if he won the Champions League with other clubs other than Barcelona, then I would say he's the GOAT. But Ronaldo is the GOAT for me. 5 European Cups, of course. 5 European Cups, of course. And the European Championships. And in my opinion, the European Championships is a lot harder than the World Cup because every single bloody team you play is going to be good in European Championship. You're going to play France, you're going to play Spain, you're going to play Italy, you're going to play Portugal, you'll play England. You know what I mean? There you go. I think the draw is about Bin Dippers game. Low. I think the draw after the Bin Dippers game. Yeah, after Liverpool, it is the draw after Liverpool. We got the draw tonight. You know what? I got a feeling, Brian, we're going to play Liverpool. Remember these words. I got a feeling that we're going to play Liverpool this season in the League Cup. I got a feeling. I bet you we play Liverpool in the League Cup. I bet the draw is Liverpool. I bet it is. I bet it's Liverpool. I don't mind as long as we're playing at Old Trafford and we knock them out of the League Cup. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I don't mind as long as we're at home. Hopefully we play at home and then I'll play anyone. I don't mind who we play as long as we play at home because home matches are better. I don't want to go away from home, of course, guys. Don't want to do that. Hopefully we play anyone. We'll take anyone on at the end of the day, guys. We'll take anyone on. Really excited for the game again, of course, tonight. As I say again, it's FC20 tonight. I've given you my team, of course. The team I would pick, of course, guys. Will Ajax win against us in Europa League? I don't think so. Ajax won't win against us in Europa League, guys. Not this Ajax team. They're back 10th in the Eredivisie at the moment. We're playing FC20, though, tonight. Not Ajax. We're playing FC20. Ajax are doing very, very badly. Probably one of the worst Ajax teams in the history. Are 10th in the league at the moment. FC20 are 5th in the league. FC20 won 5-0 at the weekend in the Eredivisie against Almere, isn't it? So basically, yeah, they're going to be confident, obviously, FC20. So we're going to have to be wary of that. The press conference yesterday was very boring. Of course, 41 likes already. My goodness me. Big up everyone who's joining me today. You legend, Stephanie. You are lucky charm. Thank you so much. Can we get out to 45? Morning, Stephanie. No worries. And good morning to you. Big up, Stephanie. Big up, Kazi, the legend, of course. Kazi and Stephanie and Sniper Man and Brian. Of course, you are all legends. Of course, guys. Absolutely. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Listen, it's vibe day. It's match day. It's going to be vibes all day for me. You know what it's like. We forget about the last game. We move to the next game. And hopefully we're confident. Hopefully we score another 7 goals like we did last week, midweek against Barnsley. Hopefully we can do that. I know that FC20 are a lot better than Barnsley. I know that. I'm not going to disrespect Barnsley at the end, disrespect 20 at the end of the day. But you know what? We are absolutely enthusiastic today. I am absolutely enthusiastic. I'm buzzing at the end of the day. I'm always buzzing at the end of the day. Even with a migraine, I'm buzzing at the end of the day, guys. I'm moving forward. Of course, I'm moving forward. Did you watch Phil Jones' interview? He said abuse online. Listen, at the end of the day, Phil Jones, right? Look, I'm going to say it like this. I don't tolerate any abuse for our players. I don't tolerate insults. But what I would say about Phil Jones, right, is that Phil Jones is a millionaire, right? Phil Jones is a millionaire. Phil Jones became a millionaire from not doing anything, right? He done well for Man United in one season under Sir Alex Ferguson. Fair play. The rest of the next 10 years, he didn't, right? He sat on his backside, you know, and earned a lot of money, right? No, I don't tolerate abuse. I don't tolerate insults. But do you know what? It comes with the territory. At the end of the day, give me all the abuse. Call me all the names under the sun. You can call me any name you want to call me if I'm a millionaire sitting on my backside. Do you know what I mean? He needs to stop moaning. You know what I mean? He needs to stop moaning and be grateful for what he's got in life. Because he has been not done anything this last 10 years yet, been earning 50, 60, 70,000 pounds a week, of course. You know what I mean? More than most of us are earning in 3 years, he earns in 1 year. Do you know what I mean? So he needs to just calm down a little bit. Stop talking, mate. Now, at the end of the day, you're privileged. You're lucky. You know, I'm not going to insult you, Phil Jones, but just ignore it, mate. Ignore the insults. You're a very lucky position, mate. You're in a good position. Absolutely. At this time, Man United. What's that, Sniper Man? What are you talking about, Sniper Man? At this time at Man United. I'm not too sure what you're talking about, my friend. Big up, Sniper. Smash that like. Absolutely, smash the like and subscribe, please, guys. I'm literally under 90 away from 4,000 subscribers. Let's get to that target. I need to get to that target. Let's get to 4,000 so we can concentrate on 5,000. It's been a while since I reached 3,900. Of course, we need to get more subscribers, guys. Let's keep building it up. Let's keep building it up, of course. But I still feel bad for Phil Jones. Why do you feel bad for Phil Jones? Phil Jones has had a very, very good life, my friend. A very, very good life. I don't tolerate abuse, but do you know what? Give me all the abuse in the world. Call me all the names under the world. I don't really care. At the end of the day, if I was earning 60 grand a week, I wouldn't really care. At the end of the day, he doesn't need to moan about it. He should appreciate what Manchester United gave him. Manchester United gave him everything. Everything. You know what I mean? And he didn't play football for us. But I don't tolerate, obviously. I've never abused any players. I've never abused any players. I won't insult any players. But at the end of the day, what I would say is that he just needs to grow a pair. And that's it. He's a rich man. I'll be honest, I never knew it was a club FC versus FC. I never knew club named FC20. Come on, no. Kerwin, you didn't know FC20? Very famous Dutch club, of course, in the 70s, in the 80s, of course, very famous. I know lots of Dutch clubs, man, lots of Dutch clubs. I know a lot about football, guys. I mean, basically, I used to play Championship Manager when I was a kid, and so I know all the clubs in the world. If you bring me an African club, I've got Hearts of Oak all the way to Man United, and you know what I mean? It's madness, isn't it? Absolutely. Yeah, they're a famous club, Cohen. Phil Jones probably told Sky to say that his TV ratings. Phil Jones, man, he shouldn't be talking, to be honest with you. What's he doing? I feel bad for him. Then Harry Maguire was in a spot sometimes. So at least Harry Maguire's available. At least Harry Maguire's available. At least he plays football. I like to see how many games Harry Maguire's played as opposed to Phil Jones. No, I don't feel bad for him. I don't. He just needs to ignore it. He's a millionaire, for goodness sake, for doing absolutely nothing. He needs to grow a pair and he needs to just move on from it. At the end of the day, he's retired. No one's talking about him. Why is he talking? At the end of the day, why? You know what? At the end of the day, no sympathy from me. I'm sorry. No sympathy from me. At the end of the day, look, he lived, he had a good life, living off being injured the whole time, of course, going missing and transfer window, hiding on transfer window, of course. That's my opinion on it. I mean, I don't feel sorry for him. I don't tolerate, obviously, abuse, but you know what? Do I feel sorry for him? Nah, not really. Not really. I don't. At the end of the day, that's over now. He's not getting abused now, isn't he? He's talking about the past. And the Phil Jones interview is 1 hour 30. For goodness sake, that's 1 hour 30 minutes. That's longer than he's played on the pitch the last 10 years. It's 1 hour 30 minutes. Well, what are we going to say about that? 1 hour 30 minutes, bloody hell. If he played 1 hour 30 minutes in the last 10 years, I'll be grateful. He didn't even play football for Manchester United, did he? He was never there for us, was he, at the end of the day when we needed him? Goodness me. Guys, it's been a splendid show. Absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, I'm back today twice. I'm back for Chatterbox at 2 p.m. UK time, and I'm back for the watch-along of Manchester United against 20. Really looking forward to it, of course, guys, at 7:30 p.m. I'll be back for that. It's been a fantastic show, as usual. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Much obliged. Much obliged. Big respect to you. Can't wait to see you for Chatterbox. I'm going to get some rest and prepare for the game, guys. But I'll be back for Chatterbox. Don't forget, I will be back for Chatterbox, where we'll be talking all things Manchester United, of course, guys. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take it easy. Have a great day. I'll see you at 2 p.m. Easy. Peace.